Okay, so I woke up this morning and the new trailer for Ghostbusters Afterlife has just dropped. And after painstakingly examining it with a team of experts, I have some thoughts. Okay, so first, based on what we know from the previous trailer and from this one, the basic story is this. We have a family comprised of a mother, daughter, and son, and they're broke. So they move into the one thing that they have left, which is this old rundown house left to them by their grandfather. And it's pretty clear from the previous trailer that this grandfather is the late Egon Spengler. The kids find a bunch of ghost-busting equipment they find and they fix up Ecto-1, a bunch of ghosty stuff happens. It's really not a bad idea of how to continue the Ghostbusters this far into the future. And I mean, it's got Paul Rudd and everybody likes Paul Rudd. But as for the stuff that they added for the new trailer, let me start with the good. First, we have Janine Melnitz, which is great, and maybe I'm crazy here, but it seems to be implying that she is the grandmother? As in, she got together with Egon after Ghostbusters 2, which is so much better than that stupid bullshit they tried to pull with her and Louis Tully. But I fully admit this is mostly speculation on my part and based entirely on how she was speaking with the mother in that one scene, but, I really hope they do this. And the next section I don't really want to call bad, because I don't know that it's bad, but there are some issues that I take. And so, Gozer's back, and we got these tiny little Stay Puft Marshmallow Men, which, okay, but the whole thing was a joke in the first movie. Now don't get me wrong, I'm the last person who's gonna say that the lore doesn't matter in this series, and that it's not important to me, because it absolutely is. I mean shit, I ran around with a Ghostbusters proton pack on my back just like everybody else. And I could go on and on about how the lore might not make sense based on what we've seen, but that's not what concerns me the most about this. Because you have to remember that first and foremost, Ghostbusters is a brilliant comedy. I'd say with no caveat that it is one of the great American comedy movies of all time. It's somehow able to balance a very silly premise and very silly jokes with a dry wit that's damn near unmatched in any film that I can think of. And I'm glad that based on what we've seen so far, the film seems to be genuinely reverent of the characters and the universe. It's good, it's a good thing. And while that very specific tone may be really hard to recapture, I just hope that their primary goal is to make it funny. Now keep in mind that I'm in no way under some delusion that it's gonna be as good as the first Ghostbusters. That movie is lightning in a bottle, you can't duplicate it. Hell, Ghostbusters 2 couldn't do that and it had all the same people working on it. So what exactly worries me is this. The movie seems to be preoccupied with giving us all the Ghostbusters things that we love. Like, look at this, it's Stay Puft, and look, it's a terror dog. And look at this, it's Gozer. Look at all the Gozer stuff and all the Ghostbusters stuff that you really love. Look at all that, look at all the stuff. But in both trailers, there's only been really, one funny line.
Under the dining table now! Hey, remember that one summer we died under a table?
So just know that I'm not shitting on this trailer or this movie. I mean, nobody's seen it yet, and I, as much as anybody, wanted to be good so badly. And not just... and it yanked on my nostalgia strings as hard as anybody's. But in doing so, it gave me pause, and my brain started going boop, 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 danger, danger. But if this film can be as reverent to the source material as it seems to be, and can manage a basic understanding of what made the first movie so special, this could manage to be a satisfying Ghostbusters film, and I really hope it is.